Welcome everybody that decided to stop by. My name is Joe. This is the Joe is Hungry food review channel where we're always looking for a bargain and a very high score and frequently disappointed right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before we can get started with this video, it is once again time for the Joe is Hungry birthday shout outs. Riley, Matthew, Felipe and Kristen, Taylor, Lizzie, Natalie and James, Jojo, Rick, Levi and Patrick, Serenity, Tyler, Rona and Mark. I send the official Joe is Hungry birthday shout out to each and every one of you. With that housekeeping out of the way, for better or worse, we are once again setting course for Sonic to check out their limited time offer. The new Queso Wraps, and there are only two of them. The first one is a Southwest Crunch Queso Wrap. The second is a Bacon Ranch Queso Wrap, and that is what we're doing today. The Southwest Crunch Queso Wrap, which we're not doing today, is made up of a white meat crispy tender, creamy Southwest sauce, crunchy tortilla chips, and cheddar cheese, creamy white queso, and a soft flour tortilla. The Bacon Ranch Queso Wrap is constructed with a white meat chicken tender, bacon and cheddar cheese. They don't say how many pieces of bacon they're giving, and that is unfortunate. Ranch dressing, creamy white queso on a soft flour tortilla. The bacon version will lock 340 calories into your daily count. I have the full nutritional information for both on the screen and in the description below. Either one of these will lift $1.99 from your weathered and nearly empty wallet before taxes in Georgia. You may ask, is this more fast food, upcharged smoke and mirrors and hocus pocus without the benefit of the serving weights and the nutritional information? We're gonna once again have to wait till later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test, calculate the actual out-the-door fast food price per ounce. But even before Sonic can jump through this hurdle, they're gonna have to prove to me and you they can serve these things piping hot when we roll the drive-through at Sonic in Adairsville, Georgia. Let's hope for the best and get through the drive-through.
Thanks to the client, your customer can get soda for you.
Could I get 3 Bacon Ranch Queso Wraps?
Okay, and what else for you?
That's all.
All right, dear, it's gonna be $10.65.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
We're waiting on fresh tenders.
Okay, that's perfect. I've got my queso wraps. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Wrap number 1 is 176.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Wrap number 2 is 180.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Wrap number 3 is 180.7 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I've said it once, I've said it before, I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. Well, apparently, Adairsville, Sonic, you get it. You drop these fresh. So today, you pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to get ready for my in-depth analysis, get ready for a very detailed food autopsy, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, it looks like Sonic has made it through the first hurdle. I had my doubts, but as usual, we're gonna take off for the packaging. In other words, we're gonna set the chair on the scales. Queso Wrap number 1 weighs in at 5.05 ounces or 143 grams. Wrap number 2 weighs in at 5.25 ounces or 149 grams. Bacon Ranch Queso number 3 weighs in at 5.20 ounces or 147 grams. Well, the weights are all pretty close. So today, Sonic, Adairsville, you make the second hurdle because you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Sonic, they don't give us any serving weights. It's not likely that they ever will. I'm not really even sure they have to, but it is kind of a shame that they don't. But that only leaves one more thing to do, and that would add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a bargain basement for these days, 38 cents an ounce. So, with that being said, it's time to do the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Fast start, told him put it on the floor. Light it up.
is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what they want you to think it looks like. Well, we've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. Actually, not a very bad price. But as far as the ad photos, not so much. Not really a pretty sight. But like my mama used to say, looks aren't everything. I don't know what she was trying to say by that. But anyway, that only leaves one more thing to do, and everybody knows it is the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all missing without you. Yeah, I'm speeding 91, drunk driving, losing all intention, falling. Once I was living for the passion, now it's all missing without you.
새벽 2시 밤늦게까지 telling me that you Gucci 너답지 않지 got me driving like a movie.
The chicken tenders were hot, juicy, and crispy. I can taste the melted cheddar cheese, although in a little bit short supply. I can actually taste the bacon, and it is crispy. I can barely taste the queso, although it does give a very slight hint of heat. If there's any ranch dressing in there, I can't taste it. Even with that, it leaves a rich, savory aftertaste that I actually kind of like. One thing I would like to say is make sure they drop those tenders fresh. Eat it on site, eat it in your car. They don't age well. With that being said, let's see what the man on the scene had to say. Flip back to the last chapter and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 3. Dude, I'm sorry about what I said last week about you being a ghost. Uncalled for. You are just as real as me. Yeah, don't worry about it, guy. Hey, we've both been under a lot of stress lately. It hasn't been easy. So, just let it go. All right, man. Thank you, brother. Good deal. So, that being said, let's get on with this analysis. It was definitely dropped fresh, very crispy. I can taste the cheese. There is some bacon floating around in there. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the score that it truly deserves. Sonic, I'll be honest, I didn't have very high hopes today, especially after a couple of other visits that I've had and some of the other things you came up with. But today, the staff, they did real well. They cooked these things to order. If they knew I was filming and they did it for me, so be it. At least it shows they care. I wish I could say that about some other places, and I don't want to mention their names like Burger King, Wendy's, and Checkers. But today, a good value, good flavor combination. You really didn't go wrong on this. So today, I'm gonna go 6.1. That is my number. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.